If Jimmy Garoppolo never plays another snap with the 49ers, where does he fit in? Where does he rank among the all-time great 49ers quarterbacks? And this is the franchise with the most pedigree at quarterback of all time. Where does he rank? Where does he fit in?
So I don't like to talk about people before I've watched live, because I believe outside of just stats that you kind of have to see how they do it every week. So obviously Joe and Steve are 1 and 2, but for my coherent lifetime, so starting around 2002, 2003, when I could understand what was happening on a football field, I'd say Garoppolo is the number 2 quarterback of my coherent 49er lifetime. Colin Kaepernick is number 1. People are going to freak out, but Kaepernick's 1.
And everyone at home, remember, Maverick is 13 years old, so you got to keep that in perspective.
Yeah. 96. So didn't really get to see much of Jeff Garcia, and so I'd say Garoppolo is right after Cap.
That's fair. Leo,
so you're going with your lifetime, huh?
Okay.
I'm just gonna go with all time, and so 1's obviously Joe Montana, 2's obviously Steve Young, and then that's where your list starts. Fortunately, I was old enough, or young enough, I guess I can say, to understand Jeff Garcia, and that's who I'm going to put at 3rd, because he was a hell of a player, multi seasons with 30+ touchdowns.
2? Yeah, I think 2.
Yeah.
4-time Pro Bowler.
Yeah. He was a baller, and a lot of people forget about him just because of the drama with T.O.
Yes.
And his failed attempts at being quarterback afterwards. Cleveland, Detroit. He had one 6-game set with the Eagles, where he was, I think he went 4-2 in those 6 games.
He won a playoff game with them, I think.
I
started a playoff game with them.
Did as well. I think it was against Tampa, if I remember. And so he was really good as a 49er under Steve Mariucci. He was and he was a guy who wasn't even supposed to be like a franchise quarterback. He was just Jeff Garcia from San Jose State. And then he had a fabulous 9 or 10 year. 4th, I'm going to put Colin Kaepernick. And I think Colin Kaepernick could have been over Jeff Garcia at 3rd all time for the Niners, but they wanted to make Colin Kaepernick more Russell Wilson-esque. When Colin Kaepernick wasn't Russell Wilson, he was Colin Kaepernick. It's like trying to tell Lamar Jackson to be Patrick Mahomes.
And Greg Roman's doing that right now.
Yeah, it was not going to happen. And so, unfortunately, with Colin Kaepernick, his career didn't turn out the way it should have. His final year, he had probably the worst receiving core I've ever seen on an NFL team. He had wide receiver 1, Jeremy Curley, wide receiver 2, Quentin Patton, tight end was Vance McDonald. It was just bad. And he still put up 16 touchdowns to 4 interceptions.
So where does Jimmy rank? I don't care about Colin. I like Colin. Good. He's 4. Where's Jimmy?
Whoa.
You're taking up 8 hours, man. I want to know about Jimmy.
That's
Leo.
Good. Everybody wants to know about Jimmy. Grant, take your turn. I'm going to mute you.
All right. Fair enough.
Jimmy's 5th. I got Jimmy over Alex Smith because same thing with Smith. It was kind of one good year like Jimmy had, and I think Jimmy's one good year was better than Alex Smith's.
All right. I find it hard to differentiate between Alex Smith, Colin Kaepernick, and Jimmy. To me, they all have the same resume. They're all guys who never went to a Pro Bowl, but did go to a Super Bowl. And, well, Alex didn't. Alex came close.
Not a Pro Niner either.
Yeah. So I guess you could put Jimmy ahead of Alex. And I guess because Jimmy went to a Super Bowl, Alex didn't. Colin went to a Super Bowl, Alex didn't. So I guess you could put Jimmy ahead of Alex.
Right.
But putting him ahead of Colin, I don't think you can do it. I don't think you can. I mean, Colin started more games. I think he had better numbers.
Yeah.
All the rushing yards.
In the NFC Championship game. Yeah.
He played really well. He had some legendary performances in the playoffs that Jimmy doesn't have. So I guess I would agree it would be Joe, Steve, Garcia, Colin, Jimmy, and then Smith. Although, God, I feel kind of funny giving it to Jimmy over Smith because really Jimmy's legacy in San Francisco was like a blip. You know, if he doesn't play another game, what did he end up? Did he even have 32 starts? I don't think so. was like 25
For what, his entire
with the Niners. I think it's like 25. So
yeah.
kind of strange. Isn't life strange? All right. Sorry I snapped at you, Leo. I still love you. I was just kidding.
No, my heart's broken, but it's fine. We're good.